Hi, hello, pieces of D fam. Oh my goodness, it has been, ooh, I think maybe like a year or two since I have uploaded a video on this channel. And girlfriend, life has been happening, okay? But not necessarily bad things, some very good things. Um, and so I'm here, I am back, and the people on this channel, right? You guys started following me because of my VSG journey. So that is weight loss surgery. And I believe I got weight loss surgery in 2021. And I am coming to you guys with an update. Okay, fam. So, like I mentioned earlier, life has been happening. It's been some good things. I did experience some hardship, but overall, majority of the time, it has been amazing things. Okay, God has been good. But when it comes to my weight, I actually been doing pretty good. Okay, but your girl did gain some weight. Oh my goodness. Yes, I did gain some weight. And so I'm going to talk to you guys about VSG. Did it work? Now that I am, let's see, November of 2021, 22, 23. I'm almost 3 years post-op. Oh my God, the time is flying. I am almost 3 years post-op. So I'm going to talk to you guys about how I feel now being almost 3 years post-op and what I am going to do to get this weight off, okay? So let's start back with a little bit of the life change. Well, let's actually go back to how much weight I lost and how many pounds I weighed before surgery. So I don't think on this channel I ever disclosed like how many pounds I actually weighed, but your girl was a morbidly obese thickums, okay? I actually came to hate the term thick because I had got so big and I felt like being thick or people calling themselves thick was just a way to glorify being unhealthy and being morbidly obese. And so my highest weight before weight loss surgery, I was 349 pounds. Wow. And for somebody like me my height is 5'5", so I'm not that tall. I believe 5'5" is the average height for women. And carrying 349 pounds, that is a lot. So you can imagine I had a lot of health issues. I was diabetic. I had high blood pressure. I felt like I had constantly a knife like stabbing me in my back because of the weight. I had knee issues because of the weight. It was hard for me to walk upstairs, obviously because of the weight, but also all of that pressure on my small frame, my short frame. It was really bothering my knees. And so your girl was a very big thickums, okay? VSG did what it needed to do. I actually ended up losing 100 pounds. Well, before VSG, I was working out, had a trainer, and I had lost like 10 pounds. But my body was toning. I was losing a lot of inches along with losing the weight. So by the time I went in, got approved, and forgive me, it's been some time now, but by the time I got approved for my surgery, I was like 340. Yes, actually, I was 340 pounds. And then they put you on this liquid diet, and I ended up dropping some weight on the liquid diet. So before I hit the plateau of me losing that large significant amount of weight after VSG, I lost a total of 100 pounds with the VSG, and I have stalled at like 240, like 250, 240. So that gives you about like still that 90 to 100 pound range, because remember, I started at 349 pounds. Okay, so I was very comfortable at that weight, like 240. I hadn't seen that weight in years, that 240, that 250. And I know to some people that may sound like a lot, but for me, when I had saw almost 350 pounds, because really I could eat a cupcake and I was probably hitting 350. To be at 240 was such a great accomplishment, and it actually made me start to look like myself from back in the day. Okay, so I got the VSG surgery, which, sidebar, it changed my life. Shortly after getting the VSG surgery, let's see, I met my husband. Well, I won't say shortly. I would say the next, well, 2022, I met my husband. And so my confidence was through the roof. My health issues had really disappeared. They actually told me I didn't need to take medicine for diabetes anymore. I didn't need to take medicine for high blood pressure. My health had actually got back in control, and I actually got to a point where I didn't need any medication anymore. I'm moving. My skin is flourishing. Everything's flourishing. I actually did not lose, like, I can't say that I lost my hair. Like, there are some people that have like horror stories. I can't recall any horror stories as far as when it comes to like my hair. Maybe I'll do another video on loose skin, but I was intentional with taking collagen to combat loose skin. I do have a tummy because I am a mother. I had 2 kids prior. And so I had like that little tummy, but as far as like major loose skin, I wouldn't say that was a problem for me. And so I met my husband, and we're all in love, and we do what married people do, right? And I get pregnant. I get pregnant. And the first pregnancy, we ended up miscarriaging. But then shortly after, I get pregnant again. And sidebar, our doctor did tell us like we should wait to get my hormones back in place and all of that, give my body time to heal. But my husband and I, we found comfort in each other. And so, yeah, I ended up getting pregnant again. And I carried that baby to full term. And while being pregnant, and I could do a separate video on this for women who want to know what it's like being pregnant and having VSG surgery. I only gained 20 pounds while being pregnant. So we're talking about if I'm at 240, I hit like 260. And I was pretty much all belly. I didn't gain like a large amount of weight like I had did in the past, because with my first, I actually ended up gaining 90 pounds. And each child after, I have 3 children, the weight gain was less and less. So my first, I gained 90 pounds. My second, I ended up gaining 30 pounds. And my baby, I ended up gaining 20 pounds. But the baby, I had her after got pregnant with her after VSG. So the first 2 are prior to VSG, which is the weight loss surgery. And the last one is after VSG. And so I only gained 20 pounds She was like 7 to 8 pounds of that. And after I had her, I pretty much snapped right back. Like, yes. Now, while being pregnant with her, because of VSG, VSG is when they cut 80% of your stomach. So I did not, I couldn't eat. I was already feeling stuffed because a baby was in my tummy. I really felt restricted when I was pregnant. And so I was doing like a lot of fruit, and I was like nibbling like a bunch of food. And then I am one of those women where I tend to get very sick while being pregnant. And so I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I threw up till like the day of delivery. So that could have aided in me only gaining 20 pounds. I'm pretty sure it did. They did tell me, like, take your vitamins, and she was growing. So, we knew she was getting the nutrition that she needed. And so I gave birth to her, and then I snapped right back. Then after I gave birth to her, I decided that I wanted to nurse. And if you don't know, I hear mixed reviews about nursing, but in my case, nursing caused me to lose even more weight, okay? Because when you nurse, a woman that is breastfeeding, she is burning calories like she's doing a full-on high-intensity workout. Like, I was researching it, and I think one of the things that I researched said that a woman is like burning 1,000 calories a day just by breastfeeding. So I lost even more weight. I would say I lost about 10 pounds after while nursing. So to recap, gave birth to baby girl. When I went into the delivery room, I was about 260. Gave birth to her, and after like settling, like my weight settled and everything, I went back down to like 250. And then I went down, I would say my lowest was like 235. And I do believe that was because I was nursing and like pumping on demand and really, giving little mama what she needed, okay? So I ended up, my husband and I, we ended up opening a business. Yes. And we're running the business, and entrepreneurship is stressful. It can be. But especially when you have like a baby and a family, yeah, it could be a lot, okay? Now while nursing, I was able to combat a lot of things, and manage my weight. But it did get to a point where it got too stressful, and things started to get very, very stressful. And I started having these headaches. I also started like ordering food, like out to eat all the time. And the scale started to go up, child. The scale started to go up. Yes, so the scale started to go up, and we don't like that over here, okay? Like, we're talking about almost 3 years post-op, being pregnant, maintaining this weight, this health, all of this. But there were a lot of stressful things that had happened that I may do a video about later. Sidebar, I may do it on my motivational channel, which is Deanna Talks TV. So if you're not following that channel, go ahead and follow that. This will probably be most likely like the weight loss update channel, but I get like in details about my testimony and more in details about my life on that channel. So it's called Deanna Talks TV. So I may do a video about that. But things got really stressful, and the weight started to come back on. And so as it stands today, I am 261 pounds. From my lowest weight of 235. So we'll say like 235, 240, which, remember, I lost like 100 pounds. So 240 would be considered the normal for me, because when I plateaued, which means I stopped losing weight at a fast rate, I kind of like stayed at that weight, it was 240 pounds. Now, if you see me, I don't look that bad. I may insert some photos, but if I do it, I gotta do it in a way that is not too revealing. I mean, I want to give y'all all the details in the tea, but I gotta do it in a way that's not revealing. So I may have my husband like take some photos and his approval, and he'd be like, okay, this is okay, because you know, once it's on the internet, you can't take it back. But yeah, so as it stands, I got on the scale this morning and I am 261 pounds. Now, granted, that is not that bad, but it's enough for me to say, like, okay, baby girl, we don't want to get back to 350 pounds. Let's start doing some things, okay? And so a couple of things that I am doing. Number one, I am realizing my triggers, okay? I can't say that is like the food that I eat. It does play a part, but the major part for me that really packs the weight on is stress. And I recognize that, I realize that. I have paid thousands of dollars in therapy. I've paid money for a life coach. So I would like to consider myself a very mentally healthy individual. And so I'm able to recognize like what's healthy for me, what are some triggers. And the main thing that really keeps the weight on me is the stress, okay? So I am very intentional, or I will be moving forward, but I can say that I have been intentional with managing my stress. And when these last things transpired, I'll just tell you this. I had my mom check my blood pressure because she is a certified nurse assistant and she got the blood pressure cuff. And one time we checked my blood pressure and it was like 171 over 101. And that is like freaking high. Like if you're in the medical field, you know that a normal blood pressure is like 120 over 80. So to be at 171 over 101, that is like stroke level. That is very dangerous. So that just goes to let you know like how stressed I was. And I was having like these very terrible headaches. And so my body was responding. My body, I don't know if you've heard it before, but you probably heard like stress keeps impacts on weight. And so now that I have got that under control, the next thing I have to look at is the food. And these things all work together. It's like a well-oiled machine. So like I said, my husband and I, we opened up the business. At one point I was cooking home cooked meals for my family and eating fruit. Like all throughout my pregnancy, I was eating like fruit, and the most food that I got that was out of like ordering out was hot wings. Like that is what the baby could tolerate. And so we're a wing person, right? But now that I'm no longer pregnant, obviously, and actually, it's been a full year since giving birth to her. Yeah, we gotta delete the DoorDash app. We got to delete the DoorDash app. And I love me some chicken wings. I love me some Popeyes. I live in Georgia, okay? I don't know if y'all can recognize, but I am a true Southern belle, okay? So we love all the Southern cooking. And if I can get it in a fast food drive-through line, that's what I'm gonna do. Well, yeah, I can't do that anymore. Also, I am coming up on a very blessed big age of, don't want to reveal my age to y'all. I'm in my 30s, okay? You can watch some videos and you could probably, my past videos, and probably figure out how old I am. But I'm in my 30s. And we just got to start paying more attention to our health. Like, yeah, like things, I find that my body don't, what am I looking for? Doesn't take a certain liking to certain foods anymore now that I am moving up in age. And so I'm paying attention to my body. So, now, what are we going to do to get this weight off? Because at 240, I still wasn't even at my goal weight. My goal weight, and it's really about how I look and feel. I don't really want to look sickly or anything like that. But I do want a nice toned body, and I believe you should lose more than your goal weight or get as close to it, so that way you can give yourself a buffer if you were to gain some weight. So my goal weight is actually a buffer weight, so if I was to gain some weight, I know that I'm not looking too crazy. Does that make sense? So did VSG work? Absolutely, it did. It did what it was supposed to do, okay? I lost 100 pounds. VSG, I would recommend it. Get the surgery, sis. If you are debating, if you're sitting on the sidelines, I had people tell me like, oh, I know such and such who died on the table. No. Look, pray about it. Consult with God first. I have no regrets though. VSG changed my life. It was like either I was going to die being unhealthy, having diabetes, high blood pressure, and all of that. And that's a real story because I'll go into that later, maybe in another video, or I'm going to get this surgery and change my life. Now, what am I going to do to get the weight off now that I have gained some weight back? All right, so back in the day, I was a distributor, and I am still a distributor for this company called Pure Trim. I went to this event, and the doctors, this product was created by a doctor, and his slogan was look and feel 10 years younger, okay? So it was all about like anti-aging and looking and feeling your best, but the byproduct of taking these products was weight loss. So the company is called Pure Trim, and when I committed to this program and did this program, and I did it in 2017, I lost 25 pounds in a month. But not only did I lose 25 pounds in a month, I didn't have any aches and pains in my body. My skin was glowing. My hair was growing. My skin was toned. And I really saw why his slogan was look and feel 10 years younger, because I was feeling that way. And I guess you say, okay, well, Deanna, if the products was that great, why did you need weight loss surgery? Again, that could be a separate video, but I had got into a really bad depression, very, very bad. And it got to a point where I was just eating my feelings. I did not want to commit to a regimen at that time. And I had ballooned to over 300 pounds. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I have to do something. And the Lord made it a way for me to get approved for weight loss surgery. But going back to the Pure Trim, even while working out, so here's the thing though, even while working out, remember I said I was going to the gym and I was working out with a trainer. I was taking the Pure Trim products because before, you can't just have weight loss surgery. Like, you got to get approved. You got to they got to make sure you're in a healthy enough state to even have the weight loss surgery. And so I was taking the products, and real talk, y'all, the products got my diabetes under control. The products got my high blood pressure under control. The products do what they're supposed to do. So I'm about to show you and tell you what I'm going to do to lose this weight. Okay, y'all. So this is Pure Trim. And look, I really do use these products. Like, I'm showing y'all now. I really do use them. It comes with like, I want to say like 10 packets in a box. And the box is like almost empty. I got 2 more in here. Okay. You can also see on here people's weight loss pictures. And I'm telling you, the weight loss part is the byproduct. So this is called Pure Trim. And what you do is you order the weight loss kit, and they're being modest. The 30-day, kit says you will lose 19 pounds in a month if you really follow this system. They're being very modest, in my opinion. Like I said, when I followed the system to the T, I ended up losing 25 pounds in a month. But it comes with protein shakes, okay? All products are vegan. Let's see, how many grams of protein? You're getting like 21 grams of protein. And so how it works is you take a shake in the morning, okay? So this just happens to be chocolate. I love the chocolate one. I love the chocolate and the vanilla. I believe they still have a strawberry one that's a very popular flavor, but I love the chocolate and vanilla. I wake up, I take a shake in the morning. All right, so you can grind it up, make it a thick shake with some ice, or you could just add water, shake it up. They give you a shaker bottle, and you take 1 packet, shake it up, and you do that, okay? There, you take that in the morning. Y'all, this is gonna be so simple, okay? Then for lunch, you do like a protein, some vegetables, make it really, really light. I ain't gonna lie, there were some times where I would do like a Chick-fil-A sandwich. I ain't gonna lie. But I still ended up getting my results. But don't like, we gonna commit because we need to lose this weight, okay? So you take a protein shake in the morning, and they taste good. Like, taste is big to me. So you do the protein shake. Then you do lunch around, like, whenever you do your lunch, 11, 12, 1. It's a protein, so chicken, fish, whatever type of protein you would like. And then you may want to do a salad, do some mixed vegetables. Don't be like me and go to the drive-through line and get Chick-fil-A. Because early on when I did it, and I still lost 25 pounds, but early on when I did it, I was still like getting Chick-fil-A. And then I was like, girl, you got to cut this out because you're trying to hit a goal. So anyway, you do your lunch. And then this is their vitamin. Now, this is a bottle that hasn't been opened. When you open it, you have to refrigerate it. So I do have a bottle that is in my refrigerator. But this is a multivitamin. It has over 200, it's like 243 vitamins and minerals that your body needs. This is good for energy, support healthy skin, hair, and brain function. And baby, let me tell you, it's kind of like glaring my lights, but they not lying. They not lying, okay? This will give you that energy that you need, and you won't feel like jittery or anything like that. And it doesn't taste disgusting. I've taken liquid vitamins and it's like, what the heck is this? This is nasty. No, this does not taste like this. Taste disgusting. But you know how like you're working and by the time you get to the midday, it's like you're like nodding off, you're crashing. You take this and it's going to help you finish out your day, okay? So shake in the morning, do your lunch, okay? take this with your lunch because it needs to be taken with food. If you need more of a suppressant for your hunger, now the shakes are very filling. So you take the shake, you're gonna drink a full glass of water. It's gonna activate the shake and make you not want to eat as much. But if you need some more, they have hunger trim. And what you want to do with the hunger trim is like the first 7 days, you want to take 1 capsule before lunch and 1 capsule before your evening meal, which will be a shake. Okay. And then after the 7 days, you want to take 1 capsule 30 minutes after your evening meal. If you need to curb that appetite, baby, here you go. Okay. So you take that. And then for your dinner, you want to do your shake. Now, again, these shakes are very filling. You can also add a banana to the shake, do the shake with a piece of fruit. Very filling. So dinner, you want to do your second shake, okay? Then after dinner, it's getting ready to go to bed, or, you've had your dinner. You want to take these. Now, let me tell you about these. These, I live by these, okay? This is called the experience. And I don't want to get into too much detail, but basically the food that we eat in America can have parasites. And when I tell you, when you take this, this is going to cause you to go to the bathroom. And it says it's a colon cleanse, right? It's going to cause you to go to the bathroom. And when you go, you are going to see them parasites literally come out and be in your stool. This is going to get your gut health together. Your stomach is going to get flat. And because you are getting all the nutrients that you need in this system, you're really not going to be hungry. So, like I said, I've done the system before, and I ended up losing a total of 25 pounds in 1 month. But even for my health, like even when I had ballooned overweight, these products got my health back intact. And now I am hopping onto this system again to get to my actual weight goal. So I guess you guys are like, well, what is your weight goal? I guess I can tell y'all, so y'all family. So my weight goal is to get to 220 pounds. 220 pounds. Again, that is a buffer weight. So if I go to 230, it ain't too bad. You know what I'm saying? But to get down to and let me just say this. It also depends on how I look overall. I've been really good with maintaining, like, not having that much of flabby skin. Like, I know some people that have to get really drastic surgery, but that's the beauty in these products. There's also a cream called, it's a serum, and I don't have it around, but I gotta show it to you guys. Let me see. But it is a serum, and in that serum minimizes saggy skin, and it also minimizes cellulite. Let me see. I have my notebook here. Let me see. I want to see if I can find a picture to show you guys. That serum is the truth. And that is something else that I also use to help combat the sagging skin, okay? So yeah, I'm going to leave a link below if you guys are wanting to join the journey with me. So I am looking at a gold date of October, like a day in October, where I'm wanting to hit that goal. So we are officially in June, and it's still kind of like the early part of June, but I want to hit my goal by October. Okay, and I found it. So If y'all see this is called the Pure Garden Serum. This serum is the truth, okay? It minimizes the dark spots, the cellulite, and the sagging skin. And also on the back of this, you can see like some of the celebrity people that are not paid to endorse this. They actually use it. Very good system. I'm glad that I came across it in 2017, and follow me on my journey. So if you want to follow me, reach my goal of 200, we'll say 230. We'll say 230 because that's the actual goal weight. I plan on maybe doing like weekly videos just to update you guys on where I'm at. I may even do a video, I probably will, showing you guys how I use the system. Oh, and another thing is you don't have to do like any strenuous workouts. They do only ask that you like do some type of activity for 20 minutes. So it can literally be like walking outside, running in place for 20 minutes. Just do something light for 20 minutes. And yeah, that is the system. So I'm happy to be sharing this journey with you guys. I will be uploading more VSG content if you would like, and keeping you guys updated. I think that I have done pretty well considering that I've had a baby, and managing my weight, because I know that some people, they had to get, like I know a couple of people that had to get like the surgery again, or like I think it's called like a reversal, and I've also know people who have gained all of their weight back, and that's really unfortunate. But as for me over here, baby, we ain't doing that. So follow me along the journey to reach my goal, and I will be updating you guys. And probably like every Friday, I may upload a video of just giving you guys the update on where I am in my weight journey, and maybe even stepping on the scale to show y'all the proof. Y'all let me know what y'all want, but I am going to be putting the link to Pure Trim below. Get the product so y'all can join me, and I will be talking to y'all in a new video. Bye.